Hi folks, ACCRA. In today's edition we are talking about aquarium air pumps. We are talking about aeration in aquariums. There are so many forms to aerate your aquarium. We have the forms where the water that is trickling from your filter is basically causing some aeration in the water. But in today's edition we are talking about aquarium pumps, air pumps. That is what we are talking about. Here, what we have here is the air pump. We have the power source, and then also we have the air stone. The air stone, which is going to cause the bubbles in the water. One thing you should note is that these air pumps are not providing oxygen directly into the water. That is not what happens. What happens here is that it causes the bubbles, the water to stir, and then as the bubbles come out of the water and goes into the atmosphere, then oxygen is added from the atmosphere into the water. But these are bubbles created by the air stones and the pump, don't produce oxygen directly into the aquariums. It doesn't happen like that. We also have our air tubes. The setup is basically simple, very simple. All you need to do is attach your air lining into the outlet that is provided. This has a two-way outlet. This has a two-way outlet. There are some that have single outlets. There are others that have multiples of outlets. This has two. So, and then it has the power on switch, on and off switch. So what we're going to do is that first of all, now we're going to attach our air stone. Yes, that is it. We are done. This aquarium is only for illustration. Now we're going to power, and then we switch on our air pump. The stones, some get choked. We have some that do not get choked. Those ones too are for sale, but most often you just go for these easy to go ones which can last you. I've had this particular one here, I've had it for 3 years. This particular air stone, I've had it for 3 years. It still works fine so long as it's able to push out. Most of the time I service it. Yes, I do service it. What I do is that I take it out of the tube. I take the tube out and then I blow air into it to get rid of the debris in there, and that is it. That's how it goes. Now I would invite you to come closer and then have a look at how the bubbles are being formed. So this is how the bubbles come out, and as they pop up in the surface, the water going back into the main tank gets to be oxygenated. That is how the whole system works with regards to aquarium air pumps. So like and share the videos. If there is anything you'd like me to add, any corrections, please feel free, comment in the comment section below, then we improve. Thank you.